We feel how good we feel about this tournament.
Okay, closing shot. What would you rate it on the beard scale? 1 out of 5. What would you give it?
I'll go full. I'll go full
I'll
beard.
go full beard to a 4.
4 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna do a full-on 5 out of 5 goat face. Full 5 out of the beard scale. Goat face. Let all the goats out. I love this, top to bottom. So much variety, so much talent. Do it again, please.
I'm
and bring back Tony Storm.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it was just because of all the. Remember, I started watching this tournament late, so I got a lot of people hyping this tournament up before I was able to watch it. And when I did watch it, I was kind of overhyped on it, so I was kind of.
Fair enough. Just about anything can be overhyped.
It's kind of a letdown, but I am into it. But it's like people are saying it's like this is the most amazing tournament ever. Oh my god, I love you. If you're not watching this, you're not a fan of wrestling and all that. I'm watching. I'm just like, oh great, now I'm in the minority here.
It got overhyped.
It got overhyped for me. I'm intrigued, but not like, oh man, this is just the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think anything can be ruined like that. But once you step back, you too can appreciate the art of tiny, cute little Japanese girls diving elbows and turning into pirate meteors.
That's why, like I said, when you asked the Scholars Quick Talk who caught your eye, it's like really no one. It was just watching to me.
No,
but I'm not saying it was terrible. But it was just, and I'm not saying I was not entertained. I was just more in the line of, okay, it's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm not going to talk about it for years to come. That type of ordeal for me.
Yeah, and I
feel like the wet towel here.
No,
you can't shut down my hype. I don't care what you do.
I just
shut
don't.
Down your hype, damn you!
Good, because it can't.
I don't want to.
Okay then.
Enjoy your damn hype.
I will.
Reach your 20s. Reach your.
Ha! You can't even finish your joke.
I can't at all.
That's because there's no joking about Tony Storm or Lacey Evans.
I was gonna go Tony Storm climax.
No, we're not talking about New Japan anymore.
I'll tell you this.
With how much you're into this reached the equivalent of Japan climaxing.
No, it doesn't work like
the only way.
That's not how puns work.
The only way is if
Jeff reached his climax.
Ew. This is a family show, kids.
Who says that?
I just did.
No tournament. But I've never given a tournament a 5 out of 5. I never will, because just there's always those couple matches that are like meh, and that does bring enjoyment down. It's like, for me, basically getting a full beard for a tournament is basically Jeff's version of a goat face. Because for me, this was as good as this tournament was ever going to get. So I just don't think there's any possible way for... There has never been a tournament where I've been sitting through the whole thing just wide-eyed at the screen going, whoa, everything about this is amazing and awesome and cool. There's always those 1 or 2 moments where I'm like, this is boring, this is stupid. That winner was dumb.
Honestly, if Marty Bell had moved on to the first round after that performance, then I would have said, yeah, I would have been right there with you, but thankfully, they got rid of her right away. So,
yeah.
But everything else I enjoyed very much.
Definitely an enjoyable tournament. The best tournament I've seen in WWE circles in a long time. And
agreed.
That's all I got to say about
That's all I got to say.
I knew someone was going to say that.
That's all I got to say.
Either way, that's our take on the Mae Young Classic. WWE. Do it again and do it better. The gauntlet has been laid down by Scholar Brian. Boom. Anyway, moving on to the rest of this week in wrestling, let's move on to a little segment, or show rather, called Monday Night Raw. And I don't know about you, but I actually really like this Raw compared to the last couple weeks.
This episode should have been called the Braun Strowman Show. Because, oh my god, Braun Strowman was the big highlight of the show for me.
Braun Strowman's just a beast. That's it.
Take us through it, fool.
Well, first, the whole Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman calling out our good boy, our good giant monster among men, Braun Strowman. And it's like, no, we're just going to have a fight. Come on down and let's just fight like men. Braun comes out. They start going at it. Brock hits Braun with a German suplex. Braun just stands back up and just like, no.
Did you think that was going to do anything?
I'm sorry. Just how Braun was able to roll back up from that. Like, land on the back, roll back. I'm okay. You think a German suplex would take me down? Braun! And I'm going to chokeslam you.
Chokeslam, power slam, Braun stands tall, everybody's going nuts. Great times abound. That's it.
I think the big highlight was as soon as Braun stood back up and you just see Paul Heyman outside the ring and he's like cheering on Brock. Yeah, turns to Braun. Uh-oh. He puts his hands over his mouth. Oh shit, Mikey. This is not good.
Oh, references.
Right back, lands on a choke slam, power slam. Braun does his awesome Braun yell. What else more can I call it? The Braun yell.
At this point, there's nothing that Braun Strowman can do wrong.
And at
this point,
he just pretty much just pulled a Great Khali when he pinned the Undertaker or that one SmackDown and just had his foot on Brock's chest, celebrating with the Universal title, and just plants it over his chest. I'm going to say it right now. I said it. I posted it on Twitter, and I'm saying it now on Scholars of Wrestling. Braun Strowman is now officially at that level where he doesn't need to be Universal Champion. He's now bigger than the belt, but that's not stopping him. He's going for that belt anyway, just because he can.
It will actually elevate it. It'll be good for the title.
It'll elevate the belt, not elevate the man holding the belt.
Yes, totally agreed.
Brock, he can now. He's like in the same level as John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton. He can now go on and just face all these part timers, and it'll just be a high profile match. What they are doing with Braun Strowman is just nothing more than perfect. If we said anything like this last year, it would have been like what kind of shit are you guys smoking? That
Braun Strowman, really?
Braun Strowman, are you serious?
It's like Braun Strowman, really?
Remember when they were talking about Braun Strowman versus the Undertaker last year, and we were like, no.
It's like I like the guy. I like his look, but my God, trying to throw him into something that big too soon? The man's greener than fresh cut grass.
And now this year, we were upset that he didn't get the...
And now we get to right now, and that fresh-cut grass all of a sudden evolved into one giant tree.
This is one instance out of thousands. Like, 999 times, the WWE have fucked up a superstar's progression. Okay?
But not now.
This is the one time where everything has gone perfect, everything has gone according to plan. Braun Strowman is quite possibly your top guy in the company right now.
Oh, I'm going to say he is the top guy in the company right now.
Where everyone's all behind him.
He's getting the pops that that they want other people to be getting. Okay, he's getting the pops that the WWE thinks Roman Reigns should get.
I was going to say, speaking of top guys and pops and all that, what'd you think of round 3 of Cena Reigns, the promo war?
Oh, Cena rapes him again.
Really?
Okay,
the only real, it's the weakest of the 3 confrontations between Reigns and Cena, but that's not really talking down on it because a lot was said, and the big highlight was John Cena's final word of how if he was a drug test, Roman wouldn't be passing him. It's like, oh, that's it. You brought in the failed drug test. You are done.
Take out the shovel, finish burying the sand. This feud, okay, if Roman Reigns wins, okay, it doesn't matter because John Cena has verbally buried him so badly on the microphone the last 3 weeks that no one believes any of this. It's one of these where out of the two top guys, John Cena is so clearly the winner here.
I do think, however, that Roman Reigns feels like he's getting a little bit more comfortable in this kind of environment, and he's willing that he's still getting demolished. Don't get me wrong, but it seems like he's hanging a little bit better this time.
But here's the problem:
it's because they're actually booking him as how they should have been booking him from the beginning, as an asshole.
But here's the problem, okay? It's too late. Okay, you don't start doing it right. You don't start building up a guy right when you already have him in a program with the top guy who's looking to bury the fuck out of you. That's it. Yeah. They go into it, okay? They give Roman Reigns the worst writers ever with the worst comeback lines ever.
Ticket sales are awesome. Saying that in a half-empty arena.
Thank you.
Oops.
I'm like, and you just let John Cena run wild. You don't give him script writers. You just let him go. Okay, that's the problem. Okay, one guy is so clearly on another level than the other guy. It makes the guy that you want to. This is the feud that is supposed to be
the passing of the
torch. Okay, Roman Reigns is supposed to become the new John Cena at the end of this feud, but holy shit! Okay, that's it.
It couldn't be any more wrong that Roman Reigns is not the guy to be taking the torch from John Cena. I'm sorry. With how the crowd has been looking at him, how they're able to see right through him on what WWE is trying to do, he can never be that guy.
John Cena is running circles around Roman Reigns, and it's not even close. Okay, he does have a point, Roman Reigns, when he says that I've enjoyed more Roman Reigns matches over the last couple years than John Cena matches, because when he gets put in a match with people that work well with him, it's a very good show. But, okay, this is an instance where athleticism will only get you so far. Okay, if you're going up against the top guy in the company, you need the skills to be able to handle him in all aspects. Okay, and this is just showing that, oh God, Roman Reigns is nowhere near that level yet.
Then again, very few people are. Which, speaking of verbal beatdowns, I would be remiss if we didn't continue this show without bringing up the Miz Enzo segments.
First off, we want to congratulate the Miz and Maurice.
Yes, in all seriousness.
On having a baby Miz on the way.
Yes.
A baby Miz.
Unless it's a girl, then I guess it's a baby Maurice. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
But yes, congratulations to the happy family.
And what was the point of this?
The point of this whole segment?
Well, Miz and Maurice, honestly, understandable. But what was the point of having Enzo come out just so Miz can just give him the verbal beatdown of a lifetime?
Here's what it is. Okay, this is WWE punishing Enzo. Okay, because it's well known that he has the ego of 1,000 men backstage. Okay, so put him in the ring in a mic battle.
This was like a public intervention, really.
Put him against the Miz, who has been calling people out since the beginning of the year, just throwing all their shit out on live TV, okay, and have him just epically verbal beat down you until like you're worse than nothing, because that's what The Miz is good at. Tell